Hey guys, how's it going? So welcome to today's comic book review. As you guys saw yesterday, I was talking about the issue 1 releases of DC Comics, and today I decided to say, you know what, even though Secret Wars is still going on, I'm going to talk about the issue 1 releases that are coming out today. So maybe you guys will see the video early enough, which I'm hoping for, so that way you guys can actually go out to the store and debate whether you want to pick up some DC comics or some Marvel comics. But anyways, let's get to it. So the issue 1s that are coming out today, like I said, are for Secret Wars tie-ins. Kind of like how Convergence did with a bunch of, or DC's Convergence, but like a bunch of their tie-ins with issue 1s and 2s. Marvel's doing it with Secret Wars. So today we got Marvel Zombies, we got Mrs. Deadpool, we have the Witch Hunter, Ghost Racers I believe was one of them, Weirdworld, and I forgot, oh, the Carol, I think it was Captain Marvel and something Corpse. I forgot the name of that already. But I think those are the ones. I'm probably missing one more. But today we're going to go over those, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And if you guys haven't already, hit that like button if you guys enjoy these kind of videos. That way it shows me support, and it shows that I'm actually doing pretty decent in the video. So if you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. I'm still currently working around the room, so hopefully you guys will get a clearer audio file sometime in the future when I have the budget for it. You guys can go ahead and support, you know, that stuff that pops out in the corner somewhere around here. But regardless, you guys can go ahead and like the video, or if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So let's get to it. Let's start with the first one. 1602 Witch Hunter Angela. Now take note that some of these issues I'm talking about are Secret Wars tie-ins, and just like how DC did with Convergence, these books are issue 1. Anyways, this is an altered realm of Battle World. Angela and Sarah are witch hunters. In a land beset by magic and monstrosity, they seek a new and seductive evil, not witch breed, but a deal-making Faustians who bargain with ancient creatures for unnatural power. Now this is Enchantress's first appearance in Faustian's Earth 311 first appearance. Sorry for the issue being kind of or the information being kind of like iffy. Now the next one is called Captain Marvel and the Carol Corpse. Those are the ones that that's the one I was trying to remember, because it's Carol Danvers, who I believe is the Captain Marvel now. My friend is a really big fan of Captain Marvel. He's gotten, I think he has all key issues possible for Captain Marvel in general. He's hyped up for the movie that Marvel's coming out, because I believe the last thing we heard about it was it's going to be based on Carol Danvers. I'm 100% sure it's that one. But regardless, let's check out some information about this issue and just the character in general. So let's check it out. The first appearance of Captain Marvel goes way back, but for the sake of this issue itself, this is just going to be the first appearance for Carol Danvers being Marvel related, or Miss Marvel related. She became Miss Marvel in Miss Marvel issue 1, January 1977, and she wasn't called Captain Marvel until Avenging Spider-Man volume 1, issue 9, September 2012. She was created by Roy Thomas and Gene Colan, or Colan, I don't know how to pronounce that. This is being quoted from Marvel's wiki for the sake of this issue. These ladies are best of the best and will take you down if you threaten their captain. Welcome to Hollowfield, where being part of an elite Carol Corps requires guts and a whole lot of grit. So put on your uniform and get ready for a high-flying Captain Marvel series in the years in the making. And just an FYI, this book is also written by Kelly Sue, which means this book is going to be definitely worth checking out because she's an amazing writer. Just letting you guys know. Now the next one that we have is called Ghost Racers. Obviously it's a dimension where Ghost Rider characters are thrown in there. That actually sounds interesting for me to pick up, because like I said, I'm a huge fan when it comes to like very alternate dimensions, alternate universes kind of deal. Same thing. But I've always been like fascinated by it, because it's like, I feel like it's a retelling. I feel like it's more they give you more like, I guess, unique in a sense, even though Marvel and DC kind of do this to each other back and forth. But Ghost Riders is the next one that we got. Sorry, I'm double racers. Ghost Racers, not Riders. Oh my god. I'm sorry if my knowledge in Marvel is like a little bit, because again, I have more knowledge on DC. Ghost Racers. Ghost Rider's first appearance was in Marvel Spotlight issue 5 of August 1972. He was created by Gary Frederick, Roy Thomas, and Mike Bluge. I think I said that correctly. Welcome to the scorching hot track where cursed souls race at the speed of sin. Anything and anything goes, and the only rule is there's no rule. Typical. It's the spectacle known as the Ghost Races, the most hellish entertainment known to Battle World. It's an all-out high-speed warfare among the most bizarre and vicious Ghost Riders of the Marvel Universe. Expect many familiar skulls. I might actually pick this up, just an FYI, if that's only if my wallet didn't, loves me enough. Now the next one we got is Marvel Zombies. It's a series that my friends like to compare it between Blackest Night of DC, but every time I've like looked at Marvel Zombies, it doesn't look like the way like they present it was comparable to DC's Blackest Night. I'm not saying, I'm favoring one more than the other. I'm saying that the way these two scenarios are written out is different. Although Marvel Zombies did look interesting, I've always heard like a lot of mixed reviews about the series, but regardless, I'm actually thinking about picking this one up because, well, Secret Wars kind of deal, so, I figured why not. There was also a crossover between Marvel Zombies and the Army of Darkness. My friend was a huge fan of that one, and he actually has the complete run of that one. And again, hope you guys enjoy this certain part of Marvel Zombies like information. Secret Wars also has a Marvel Zombies issue 1 that I would be definitely picking up. Everyone usually compares Marvel Zombies with Blackest Night of DC. I can understand why, but I always figured that Marvel Zombies was a lot more different. Anyways, the original Marvel Zombies was a 5-issue limited series published from December 2005. This is an alternate Earth known as Earth 2149, which contains alternate versions of Marvel's superheroes. The story began when an unknown superhero brought hunger, and he crash lands before the infection spreads onto the Avengers. The infection spreads from contact with blood of the victim like a typical bite. Now the zombie superheroes still have their intellect and personality, but they are consistently driven by hunger for the human flesh. That sounds gross. I'll be sure to cover this fully one day, but this was just a little information for all of you watching. Next thing we got is Mrs. Deadpool and the Howling Commandos. I was never really big on the whole Deadpool universe or Deadpool lore in general. I just know that this character specifically was called Shikla, I think it was like that. That was like one of the wives, or the wife of Deadpool, or I forgot. It's like really complicated because the Deadpool books that I've read was Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. I think the other one was called like Deadpool versus Deadpool, where, the Deadpool fights like to the death, like all the Deadpools are in there. It's so weird, like I've never seen something so weird like in a book. Deadpool is a fascinating character though, but here's some information on this issue that's coming out today. Now the first appearance of Mrs. Marvel, which researching led me to believe it's Shikla. Take note that I read more DC than Marvel, so I apologize in advance if the information is kind of like shaky, not sketchy. But anyways, the first appearance of Shikla, I think I pronounced the name like incorrect anyways, but anyways, her first appearance is in Deadpool the Gauntlet issue 3, January 2014. Now in this issue, she is the undisputed queen of the monster metropolis below Manhattan. I can't pronounce that freaking correctly either, wow, that's amazing. She now commands the Howling Commandos, Werewolf by Night, Frankenstein Monsters, the Living Mummy, and Man-Thing and Marcus the Centaur. The next thing we have is Weirdworld. I've never really known much about this, so I had to like everything you guys are watching up to this point in the video, I had to actually go and research it. Again, my Marvel knowledge is not as great as my DC knowledge, so now that I'm doing these kind of videos, I'm hoping that I can have the knowledge like there, so if I don't have a video up next week, it's because of certain issues that I'm going through in real life, but regardless, hopefully I'm doing a decent job to give you guys this introduction on how exactly I want to do the videos. But then, again, the next thing we have is Weirdworld. I've never really known much about it other than the fact that it was like a fantasy series. It always looked more of like, not prehistoric, but like, or I don't know, the covers always gave off that kind of like feel that you're watching like a prehistoric comic, but it didn't really look prehistoric in a sense. I'm trying to find the word, like it's fantasy, I guess, in a sense. I said that so many times already. But anyways, here's some information of Weirdworld. Now, Weirdworld was a fantasy series that was introduced sometime around 1977, where it was featured in black and white pages in Marvel Super Action magazine. It was then featured in color in Marvel Premiere issue 38, October 1977. It's being brought back for a Secret Wars storyline, and it will star Archon, who made his first appearance on Avengers issue 75, April 1970. So that wraps up for today's Marvel Comics issue 1 releases that are coming out today. Hopefully you guys are watching a video, or you guys are probably watching it late, and that tomorrow you'll go and buy or probably check out some of these books at your local comic book store. Anyways, again, thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. If you guys are still watching, that is, hopefully I didn't drag the video to go like down to the ground kind of deal, but still, I have some other stuff that I'm going to be uploading soon, and Again, you guys, I truly appreciate all the support. Again, if you haven't hit the like button already, please feel free to hit a like. Share the video among your friends. Hopefully I can get better funding to get better equipment, a better mic so you guys don't have to hear it from the camera, a better camera so it looks quality, and probably a cleaner desk so that way I can actually have a nice setup here. But in the future we'll be talking about specific issues and stuff like that. So again, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Peace out, you guys.